chosen ones. October 23rd has arrived, and something massive is unfolding, something the universe has been preparing in silence. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet heaviness, that strange stillness in your life. It's not coincidence, it's the activation of your destiny. Tonight, the silence speaks, your path shifts, and the energy is calling you. Will you ignore it, or rise and claim what's been waiting for you? Watch closely, because what happens next could change your life forever. But before we begin, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss a single moment of this awakening. The universe is listening, and so should you. After the October new moon, something shifted. You could feel it, not just around you, but inside you. It's as if the entire world took one long breath, and then just stopped. Your phone suddenly felt heavy in your hand. The usual messages didn't feel important anymore. Even the noise of daily life seemed to fade, replaced by an uncanny stillness that wrapped itself around your spirit. And deep down, a quiet voice whispered, "Something's happening." But here's the truth most people don't realize. That silence you've been feeling, it's not emptiness, it's energy alignment. The universe has entered a pause, not a random one, but a cosmic still point, known to mystics as the void between worlds. It's the sacred interval between what was and what's about to be, a divine hush that falls just before destiny rearranges itself. In this silence, everything you once knew begins to dissolve. Relationships, desires, distractions, even your sense of time. Because when God rewrites your story, He first erases the noise. And only those chosen to rise, the chosen ones, can sense it. You might have noticed signs already. People quietly fading out of your life. Conversations that used to feel exciting now feel empty. Dreams so vivid, they linger for hours after waking. Random emotions washing over you like waves. Sorrow one moment, peace the next. That's not chaos, that's calibration. That's the energetic echo of the new moon gateway still vibrating through your soul. When the sky went completely dark on that night, the universe wasn't sleeping. It was resetting the timeline. And this silence you're feeling now isn't the absence of motion. It's God's hand rearranging your destiny. Chosen ones, this silence means you've entered what ancient mystics called the 0 point. It's the blank page before the new chapter. Everything that doesn't belong to your divine path is being muted, stripped away, and silenced. That's why your old friendships fade. That's why certain people stop calling. That's why the things that once gave you comfort no longer feel the same. Because Spirit is whispering a deeper truth. You can't hear me while you're surrounded by noise. So if life suddenly feels quiet, don't panic. That quiet is sacred. It's where your next instructions are being written. This silence isn't punishment, it's preparation. You're being tuned, refined, and recalibrated to match a higher frequency. When an orchestra tunes before a masterpiece, there's a strange sound, a discord before harmony. That's what's happening inside you right now. The universe is tuning your vibration so that when movement returns, it's aligned with purpose. So don't rush it. Don't fill the silence. Just breathe and listen. Because in that stillness, God is whispering the plans He couldn't reveal while you were distracted. And soon, very soon, this stillness will turn into unstoppable motion. And when it does, you'll understand exactly why you were asked to stand still. Because silence was never the absence of sound. It was the presence of destiny. October 23rd isn't just a date on the calendar. It's a cosmic portal, a day where invisible currents align and destiny shifts beneath the surface of reality. In numerology, 2 + 3 = 5. The number of change, transformation, divine movement, and evolution. This energy doesn't knock politely. It shakes foundations. It forces endings, awakens awareness, and opens gateways that the uninitiated cannot see. That's why the silence you've been feeling after this new moon feels so different. The universe isn't taking something away. It's making space. It's clearing old timelines, resetting energies, and quietly preparing a path you couldn't walk until now. If you felt delays, unexpected obstacles, or emotions swinging uncontrollably, that's the Cosmic 5 activating its subtle yet powerful work. Old patterns that no longer serve you are being broken down, allowing your divine timeline to reboot. You may notice unmistakable signs, seeing 555, 2323, or mirrored numbers everywhere. A sudden, unshakable urge to withdraw and be alone, even from people you love. Emotional waves that push you to tears, then, almost instantly, leave you laughing for no reason at all. These aren't coincidences. These are energetic recalibrations. It's as if your soul is being plugged into a new system, one that no longer runs on fear, scarcity, or distraction, but faith, alignment, and divine purpose. October 23rd activated a hidden current beneath the physical world, a river of destiny flowing in silence. Every chosen one was quietly marked during this time. You weren't being forgotten. You were being reborn. Think of it like this. Before a seed grows, it must be buried in darkness. Before dawn breaks, night takes over completely. Before your greatest breakthrough, silence falls heavy over your life. This is the weight you feel now. It's not pressure, it's preparation. The energy of this day is holding your next chapter in balance. It's a sacred pause before a massive wave of divine reversals arrives. People who lost everything will rise. Those who were overlooked will suddenly be seen. The forgotten will be remembered. The rejected will be chosen. October 23rd is the moment when invisible forces quietly begin aligning the pieces of your life. Every delay, every moment of stillness, every inexplicable emotion is part of the preparation for your destiny. Chosen ones, the silence feels heavy because it's holding the weight of what's coming next. It's the pause before the launch. It's the hidden power behind your awakening. And once this current begins moving, nothing and no one will be able to stop the divine plan meant for you. So trust the silence. Feel the energy of 23. Because what began on this day is bigger than anything you've imagined. Chosen one. The silence you feel now is not random. It is a test, a sacred examination of your faith, your patience, and your trust in the unseen. The universe is watching, not with judgment, but with purpose. How do you react when there are no signs? When proof seems absent? When the blessing you've been waiting for takes longer than expected? This is your trust calibration. The October new moon stripped away external validation, distractions, and noise. It took away the familiar so that you could finally hear your inner voice, the voice that whispers truths your mind cannot yet comprehend. This is the season when God hides. But understand this, He doesn't hide to punish you. He hides to see if your faith is real, unwavering even in the absence of evidence. Because true faith doesn't scream. It doesn't demand proof. It is quiet, steady, immovable. Right now, you may feel disconnected from the world you once knew, lonely, even among friends or family, unseen, as if your efforts go unnoticed. That isolation is intentional. Spirit has separated you from the noise to remind your soul of its innate power. Every great awakening begins with silence. Every chosen one must walk the desert of stillness before entering their promised land. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is the sacred space where your spirit learns to hear the unspoken, see the unseen, and trust the intangible. When the world falls quiet, that is when your spirit speaks the loudest. Listen. Listen carefully. For some, the message is clear. Let go. For others, wait. And for the rare few, rise. It's time. These messages do not come through crowds, conversations, or notifications. They come through stillness, intuition, and the deep knowing that stirs beneath your ribs. Do not mistake this silence for abandonment. It is sacred communication. The universe is recalibrating you, refining your energy, and preparing you for your next leap. Every moment of patience, every second you remain still, is strengthening your spiritual armor. You are being forged in the invisible fires of faith. Hold your trust like a sword, chosen one. Every step, every breath, every thought shapes the way your life will unfold after this test. Because the test of trust is not about waiting for miracles. It's about becoming the miracle. It's about understanding that silence is not the absence of God. It is His presence in its purest, most powerful form. So embrace it. Step into the quiet. Walk through the shadows without fear. And know that the one who can remain still in the storm becomes the storm itself. Soon, very soon, the silence will break. And when it does, your faith, forged and unshakable, will be the force that propels your destiny forward. This is your awakening, chosen one. Your trust is your power. Your patience is your sword. And the silence, once unbearable, will be remembered as the sacred doorway to your true path. Chosen one, can you feel it? The air has changed. The silence that once felt heavy is now vibrating, alive, almost humming with unseen movement. As we move past October 23rd, the stillness begins to shift. It doesn't vanish all at once. It evolves. The quiet that once felt suffocating begins to breathe again. And within that breath, something new awakens. Momentum. This is the turning point. The universe is no longer holding your destiny in suspension. It's gently pushing it forward. In the days following this date, you'll start to sense a subtle transformation within yourself. A flicker of calm certainty replacing confusion. You'll wake up one morning and notice the heaviness is gone. The anxiety has softened. The fog in your mind has cleared. That's not coincidence. That's the first wave of clarity arriving. Dreams will start to reveal answers that logic could never provide. You'll meet someone, maybe in passing, maybe online, who says something that feels destined, like they were sent to remind you of your mission. And suddenly, the puzzle pieces of your life will start clicking together in ways that leave you speechless. Because this silence that once felt empty, it was never empty at all. It was building momentum, gathering strength in the invisible so that your visible world could shift with precision. The energy is now rising, like a golden current carrying your destiny toward manifestation. And this time, it won't move in small steps. It'll accelerate. You'll begin to feel renewed purpose, a calm conviction that you can't explain. You'll wake up with the sense that something is about to happen, and that feeling will be right. This is not a false alarm. It's the universe whispering, it's time. Spiritually, this phase is known as the return of the voice. After the season of silence, your inner and outer voice merge again, stronger, sharper, divine. Every word you speak now will carry the vibration of creation. Your manifestation power multiplies because your energy has been purified by stillness. That's why Spirit silenced you first, because a powerful voice must be refined before it can create worlds. Now, as you re-enter alignment, your words will hold magnetic energy. You'll start speaking things into existence, and they'll begin appearing faster than ever before. This is the moment of reactivation. Your frequency has been reset to match the new Earth vibration, the vibration of conscious creation. You'll begin to notice synchronicities everywhere, like cosmic breadcrumbs guiding you home. People suddenly mentioning the exact thing you were just thinking about. Numbers like 111, 222, 555, or 2323 flashing on your phone or clock. Songs or phrases appearing at the perfect moment, carrying a hidden message that hits straight into your heart. These aren't coincidences, they're divine conversations, proof that the universe is speaking directly to you again. For weeks, it felt like heaven had gone quiet, but now the dialogue resumes. The silence was simply God tuning your frequency to a higher signal. Now that signal is clear, crisp, direct. You'll notice opportunities appearing as if out of thin air. People reaching out with collaborations, blessings, or news you've been praying for. Doors you thought were permanently closed will swing wide open as if they were waiting for your vibration to align. And you'll realize it was never delay, it was divine timing. Chosen one, this new energy is going to move quickly. It will pull you toward everything that was meant for you. People, purpose, prosperity. So stay grounded. Stay intentional with your thoughts, your words, and your emotions. Because now, the universe is listening in real time. Every thought becomes a signal. Every feeling becomes fuel. Every word becomes creation. The silence that once tested you has transformed into power. You've crossed the line between waiting and manifesting. So prepare yourself for unexpected news, divine alignments, and that one moment where you'll finally whisper, "It's happening," because it will. And when it does, you'll understand that the silence wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to build your power. Now the current of destiny is rising beneath your feet. Ride it. Trust it. Because from this moment on, your energy will attract miracles at a speed that will leave you in awe. Chosen ones, this is your moment. The silence that once wrapped around you like a heavy fog was never punishment. It was preparation. You were not being forgotten. You were being forged. In the stillness after the new moon, the universe has unlocked something extraordinary, your higher destiny. And now, as this cosmic energy unfolds, the activation begins. A surge of divine electricity is moving through you right now. You can feel it, not just in your body, but in your soul's rhythm. Your heartbeat is syncing with the pulse of the universe. Your intuition is whispering louder. Your vision of who you truly are is becoming clear. You are not imagining it. Your soul contracts are being activated. The promises you made before you were born are now coming alive. Everything you went through, every heartbreak, every delay, every silence, it was all aligning you for this exact moment in time. From this point forward, doors that seemed sealed shut will begin to open. People who once overlooked you will begin to notice your light. Opportunities that once felt out of reach will suddenly appear, as if they've been waiting for your energy to rise, because it wasn't the world that had to change, it was you. You're not returning to your old life. That version of you, the one that struggled, doubted, or waited endlessly, that was the initiation. It taught you humility. It taught you faith. It taught you how to hear the divine, even in silence. Now, You walk as the awakened version of yourself, the one who no longer needs validation, because you are the validation. The one who understands that when everything went quiet, it wasn't absence, it was sacred alignment. Remember this truth. When God goes silent, it's because He's speaking directly to your soul. So if you've been feeling disconnected, unable to hear, sense, or feel the divine, know this: the disconnection was never rejection. It was redirection. It was the divine whisper saying, "Go inward. There, you'll find me." The silence has served its purpose. It stripped away distractions. It refined your focus. It rebuilt your spiritual foundation, one made of faith, not fear. And because of that, the energy around you is now pure, strong, and ready for expansion. In the days ahead, you'll notice it. The quickening. A wave of abundance moving toward you like a long-awaited tide. Recognition for what you've silently worked on. Divine rewards for the things you endured without complaining. The silence was the seed, and that seed has now cracked open. What's emerging is your bloom, your divine flowering. You will no longer chase. You will attract. You will no longer beg for signs. The signs will surround you. You will no longer wait for your moment, because the truth is, your moment has arrived. Listen closely. When the world seems to hum beneath the surface, when you feel that subtle vibration in your chest, or that unexplainable calm before something big happens, that's not noise. That's the universe speaking your name. It's the sound of divine timing coming alive. It's saying, "Welcome back, chosen one. You're ready. Ready to rise, ready to create, ready to embody the light you've been preparing for your entire life." The silence was never a pause. It was a portal. And you, chosen one, have just stepped through it. Now stand tall. Breathe deeply, because from this day forward, everything begins to move in divine rhythm. Your destiny has awakened, and the universe smiles, because you finally remember who you are. Chosen ones, this is the moment you've been waiting for. The silence after the new moon, the stillness, the uncertainty. It was never a punishment. It was preparation. It was the universe aligning you with your highest path, tuning your energy to the frequency of destiny. Everything you've experienced, the delays, the doubts, the emotional waves, it has all led to this awakening. And now, the currents of divine purpose are moving through you like never before. You are no longer waiting. You are no longer unsure. You are no longer lost. From this point forward, your life will begin to shift in ways that will shock you with their precision and speed. Opportunities, synchronicities, and divine guidance will appear as if by magic. Though it's not magic, it's your alignment with God's plan. Remember, chosen one, when the world goes silent, it is never the absence of God. It is the presence of God in its purest form. When nothing makes sense, it is only because the universe is preparing you for clarity beyond human comprehension. When you feel alone, know that you are being lifted toward your next level. So take a deep breath and embrace it. Step into the momentum. Walk boldly in the energy that has been patiently waiting for you. And here's what comes next. Your dreams will begin to manifest faster. Your intuition will guide you with unshakable certainty. Your words and thoughts will carry magnetic power that attracts exactly what you need. The silence is over. The waiting is over. The awakening has begun. If you feel the shift, if your heart is racing with knowing, do not ignore it. This is your calling. This is your destiny. This is your moment as a chosen one. So rise, believe, receive. The universe is waiting for your next move. and your power is now unstoppable. If this message resonated, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay connected, because the next wave of revelations is coming, and the universe wants you to be ready.